She-Hulk returns home after a long, exhausting day. She takes off her shoes and starts fixing her hair when she hears a familiar voice, "Jennifer." Shocked, she turns around to see Jack of Hearts, also known as Jonathan Hart, standing there in his suit. He says, "I hope it's okay that I let myself in. I was waiting outside, but your neighbors were staring at me." Surprised, She-Hulk murmurs, "Jack?" Tears start to well up in her eyes as she realizes who it is. "You're alive," she says, barely holding back her emotions. Jack, with a mix of uncertainty and calm, responds, "Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm not sure I count as human these days, but whatever I am is not alive." As She-Hulk reaches out to touch him, Jack quickly steps back, raising his voice. "No, it's not safe." She-Hulk, trying to compose herself, wipes away her tears and says, "Right." Jack continues, "I'm safe. I mean, from a distance. I'm not leaking or absorbing anything as far as I can tell. I didn't want to come back until I was mostly sure of that." In a sad voice, She-Hulk says, "I was so worried about you, Jack. Why didn't you call?" Jack, looking down as he sits, replies, "Well, I was in space at first, exploding for a while. And then, when I got a hold of myself, I wasn't sure you'd want me to come back, like this." She-Hulk, her voice rising, says, "Of course I wanted you to come back," Jack quietly admits. "I wasn't sure that I should come back like this." She-Hulk, trying to lighten the mood, turns around and asks, "Are you hungry?" Jack, somewhat uncertain, replies, "Hungry? Not exactly, but I could eat. Possibly." She-Hulk heads to the kitchen and says, "Because I was just about to make dinner. I was thinking pizza rolls." Jack, with a slight smile, closes his eyes and says, "I've heard those are delicious when you actually heat them." She-Hulk, rummaging through the fridge, says, "Lucky for you, I just went to the store. I've got tater tots and Hot Pockets. Let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees and have ourselves a party." Jack, still feeling a bit out of place, says, "You should have something so much better than this." She-Hulk walks over to him, smiles, and says, "I'll be the judge of that."